You walk into the airport like you always have, phone in one hand, passport in the other. You already know the routine. Shoes off, laptop out, liquids in a clear plastic bag, boarding pass ready at the gate. You've done this for years. It's automatic. But in 2026, something feels different. The security officer doesn't tell you to take your laptop out. You don't need to show your boarding pass. The gate camera scans your face instead of your ticket. And suddenly you realize the airport has upgraded, and the habits you followed for decades, they're disappearing. Today we're breaking down the major airport upgrades in 2026 that are quietly changing everything passengers have done for years, and what you need to know before your next trip. Because some of these changes will make travel easier, and some will catch people completely off guard. 1. The end of the laptop out. ERAs. For nearly 20 years, airport security looked the same. Remove electronics, separate liquids, spread everything out in bins. It became muscle memory. But advanced 3D CT scanners are replacing traditional X-ray machines in many airports. These scanners create a full 360-degree image of your bag. Security officers can rotate, zoom, and digitally inspect items without opening anything. Which means in many upgraded airports, you leave your laptop inside. You leave your tablet inside. Sometimes even liquids stay inside. That's a massive shift. But here's the twist. The scanner is more powerful, it detects battery density, organic materials, layered wiring, hidden compartments, so while you remove fewer items, the system sees more than ever before. Passengers who used to rely on "it probably won't get noticed" are now getting flagged instantly. This isn't just convenience, it's precision enforcement. 2. Your face is your boarding pass for decades. Boarding meant paper tickets. Then mobile boarding passes. Now, your face. Biometric boarding gates are expanding rapidly. You walk up, look at the camera. The system matches your face to your passport and ticket. Gate opens. You board. No scanning, no handing documents to staff. It feels futuristic, but it changes everything. You can't borrow someone's boarding pass. You can't board with mismatched details. You can't rely on a quick manual override. The system verifies you instantly, and if something doesn't match, you don't get through. For passengers used to human flexibility, this is a major shift. 3. Security lanes that move differently. Remember when you waited for one conveyor belt? Now many upgraded airports use automated parallel bin systems. Multiple passengers load bins at the same time. Bins automatically return underneath the system. The flow is constant. It feels faster. But here's what changes. If you pack incorrectly, the system stops your bin automatically. It diverts it to secondary screening. There's less room for "that's probably fine." Automation means consistency, and consistency means stricter enforcement. 4. The decline of human interaction. Check-in counters are disappearing. Bag drop is automated. Passport control uses e-gates. Customer service is digital kiosks. For experienced travelers, this feels efficient. For others, it feels overwhelming. Airports are shifting from assisted experience to self-managed journey. That changes passenger responsibility. You must tag your own bag, upload documents in advance, monitor flight updates digitally. Less conversation, more screens. 5. Digital customs declarations. On international flights, paper customs forms are being eliminated. Now you submit declarations online before landing. Failure to complete digital forms in advance can cause delays. The old habit of filling out a card mid-flight? Gone. Now the system cross-checks your submission automatically. More automation, less manual correction. 6. Real-time baggage. Tracking for years, you hoped your bag made it. Now many airlines provide real-time tracking inside their apps. You see when it's scanned, when it's loaded, when it arrives. This changes passenger psychology. Less guessing, more monitoring, but also more accountability. If your bag doesn't move, you know immediately. Airports expect passengers to use the tech. 7. Stricter carry-on size enforcement. This one catches people. AI bag scanners now measure carry-ons at check-in and boarding gates. Even slightly oversized bags can trigger automatic gate check fees. For years, some passengers relied on staff leniency. Now the system decides. No arguing with a machine. 8. Lithium battery monitoring upgrade. Battery fire risks have pushed airports to upgrade detection systems. Scanners now highlight battery clusters instantly. Spare batteries tossed loosely in bags are flagged more often. Passengers who casually ignored battery rules before may find enforcement tighter in 2026. 9. Automated border control. Passport stamps are fading. E-gates verify identity through facial recognition and chip scanning. You walk through without speaking to an officer. Faster, but less personal. And if your passport chip fails, manual screening takes longer. 10. Dynamic boarding systems. Some airlines are testing AI boarding algorithms. Instead of fixed groups, boarding adjusts based on seat position, overhead bin availability, connection urgency. Passengers must follow app notifications instead of memorizing group numbers. Old habits, lining up early, may no longer work. 11. AHI crowd flow monitoring. Airports are installing sensors to track congestion in real time. Apps may suggest alternate security checkpoints. Crowd flow becomes data-driven. Passengers who ignore app alerts may wait longer than necessary. 12. Biometric security entry. Some airports are piloting facial recognition before security even begins. No boarding pass scan. No manual ID check. Your face unlocks access. That's a fundamental shift in passenger identity verification. What all of this really means, airports in 2026 are becoming smarter, faster, more automated, less flexible. The system is designed for efficiency, but efficiency reduces human discretion. For years, travel relied on routine and human judgment. Now it relies on data and automation. That changes how passengers must prepare. You need updated apps, charged devices, accurate documents, awareness of airport-specific upgrades. Travel isn't harder, but it's less forgiving if you're careless. The bigger picture. These upgrades aren't random. They are driven by security modernization, passenger volume growth, cost reduction, technology advancement. Airports are evolving into digital ecosystems. The passenger who adapts moves smoothly. The passenger who relies on old habits risks confusion. Final thought. For decades, airports followed predictable rituals. Remove items. Show papers. Speak to agents. Wait in lines. In 2026, those rituals are being rewritten. Not overnight, but quietly. Upgrade by upgrade. And the question isn't whether airports are changing. It's whether passengers are ready for the change. If this helped you understand what's coming, share it with someone traveling soon. Comment below. Have you experienced any of these upgrades yet? And subscribe for more travel updates that keep you ahead of airport changes. Because in 2026, the airport isn't just a building anymore, it's a system, and the system is smarter than ever.